cutoff region and saturation region. So here figure A, we seen that input is input junction is reverse biased and the output junction is reverse biased. So the circuit will operate in cutoff region. So as the applied input is 0 volts, IB current is 0. If IB current is 0, then IC current is also 0. And the circuit equivalent is the transistor is replaced with open circuit like this. So you can say that IC equal to 0. So if your transistor is operating in cutoff region, then the transistor acts as a open switch. How I can say that the open switch? Because IC is 0. IC is 0 means this is open. And now you just see we applied VBB here. VBB means some 5 volts. Let us say some 5 volts. 5 volts. And again this is NPN. NPN. So P is connected to 5 volts. P is connected to 5 volts. Means input junction is again forward bias. P is connected to plus. So as the input is connected to 5 volts, so some good current will flow. That is IB will some IB current will flow at the input junction. Because of this IB current is flowing, then IC current also will flow as the IC is equal to beta IB. Some IC current will flow. So that current we are saying that saturation, some maximum current will flow. So that is IC saturation current. So because of this IC saturation current, even though you applied VCC here, most of the voltage will drop across the RC because of high IC current. So because of this IC RC drop is more, so the voltage effectively appearing across VCE is almost equal to zero. Almost equal to zero. Almost equal to zero meaning collector is connected to 0 volts means collector is grounded. Collector is grounded means N is grounded. N is grounded, so output is forward biased. Output is forward biased. So input is forward biased and output is forward biased. So I can say the circuit is operating in saturation region. Saturation region will replace the transistor with short circuit. So some current will flow in the output of the transistor. So that current is IC sat. So that only I explained here with the help of equations. In the cutoff region, VCE is this. VCE is 0 volts. VCE is VCE cutoff. Please no, please wait, please wait. This is VCE cutoff. VCE cutoff. You again apply KCL. Second sign of this supply is minus again. Plus minus, right? So VCE, and you don't have any drop across the resistor, right? Because IC is 0, so the drop across here is 0. So VCE plus VCE minus VCC equal to 0 based on the KCL. Based on the KCL, plus VCE minus VCC equal to 0. So then VCE equal to, you will get VCE equal to, you will get VCC. VCC you will get when the transistor is operating in cutoff region. And in the saturation region, again you just here VCE means across the short circuit, right? So this is across short circuit. Across short circuit, no voltage will be there. I can say without applying KVL also I can say VCE equal to 0 volts. So the whatever the VCE voltage is measured in the saturation region, we'll assume it as a VCE sat. Whatever the VCE voltage we measured in the cutoff region, we'll assume it as VCE cutoff. So we want to show the difference between the two regions of operation. So VCE cutoff is VCC, VCE saturation is 0. VCE saturation is 0. Now we want to find out IC sat for the circuit. IC sat for the circuit. VCC minus ICRC minus VCE. This is plus minus like this, right? Second sign always. This sign. VCC minus ICRC minus VCE equal to 0. As you know, VCE equal to 0, then VCC equal to ICRC. The current flowing in the saturation region is IC sat. So IC sat equal to VCC by RC. IC sat equal to VCC by RC. As from this equation only we can write, from this equation we can write IC equal to VCC minus VC sat by RC, you can write. But as you know, VC sat, this is 0 volts, so we can write IC sat equal to VCC by RC. And if you try to relate IC and IB, IB minimum equal to IC sat by beta DC. Minimum IB current will flow. This is the minimum current, IB minimum. This is the minimum current to operate the transistor is in saturation region. So even though, let us say, some 50 microamps will make the transistor to operate in saturation region. Let us say for that you get the saturation current, say some 10 milliamperes. Or the meaning of minimum I am talking about now. Let us say if you increase the 60 microamps, if the IB current is increased to 60 microamps, the IC will never change because the IC current is already saturated. In the saturation region, IC current is already saturated. So even though if you increase if IB is increased, IC won't increase. IC stays at 10 milliamperes only. But the transistor even go to the deeper saturation level it will go. But the IC current won't increase even though you increase the IB. When though you increase the IB, so that is only saturation. Means in the saturation region, the IC output current is saturated. The output current is saturated. So once the transistor is enters into saturation, the further increase of IB, the further increase of IB won't affect the IC. So that's why we are saying that minimum IB is required to make the transistor to enter into the saturation region. So we will use all these relations to solve this problem. So for a transistor circuit in the figure below, what is the VCE? You just go through this. This is self-explanatory only. You just go through this problem. Very important for the exam. Just go through this problem. Only thing I want to mention here is, as you know, if IB is minimum, the RB connected there. If the current is flowing through this RB's minimum current will flow, then the RB will be maximum, right? If this is minimum, you've seen when you are explaining about the Zener diode. If the minimum current is flowing through the resistor, the resistance is the maximum value. So same. So IB is minimum, then RB is maximum. That only to be understood in this entire problems. So rest of all are self-explanatory of the above. So whatever we discussed the transistor as a switch, for that one small application, hardly it will take 2 minutes. See, simple application of a transistor as a switch to turn on and off the LED. So this is the circuit. We will apply at the input a square wave, means it is having low and high, 0 and high voltage will be, high level will be, high logic level will be 5 volts. Generally this switch application of the BJT or transistor used in the digital circuit. Digital circuits, you know, the digital circuit will operate with logical 1 or 0, logic 0 or logic 1. Let us say if you apply 0 volts at here, from the previous discussion, if you apply 0 volts, the transistor is operating in cutoff region, means the transistor is open circuited. The transistor is open circuited means no current flows, the LED will off. LED will off. So if you apply low voltage, now if you apply 5 volts here, if you apply 5 volts here, that makes the transistor to saturation, and that acts, then the transistor will act as a closed circuits, and some IC saturation current will flow. Some IC saturation current will flow. So that makes the LED forward biased. So the now the LED will be on means LED will glow like that. By suitably applying a square wave input at the base with the help of RP resistor, you can on and off the LED. So this is the application of the transistor operating as a switch. So we'll use the transistor operating as a switch to on and off the LED. So here two possible questions are may ask in the end exam: the simple application of transistor as a switch, or how to turn on and on of LED. Anyone is any one of the question may ask. It's the two ways of asking the question.